Buying a new launch for school, basically two things that they need to look at is the child's age and the TOP date. The common mentality for parents basically is they want to stay within 1 kilometer to their desired school to actually increase their chance of putting their child into their school. But I think the main concern is also the traveling time for the children, that if they ever get in, they want the children to be able to commute safely and spend the least time to commute. Buying a new launch for school, basically two things that they need to look at is the child's age and the TOP date. So the pros and cons is really, for a new launch, the cons will be them not able to buy certain new launches if their child is of a certain age, exceed a certain age. The pros, of course, is in today's market, new launches is really something that we can see and exit in the short term. So in case that they didn't get into the school, they can really just exit by selling the property away. Renting near the school basically gives you the address. You can stay immediately, just like buying a resale. And of course, you will not be limited by the choices of properties. Basically, everything within 1 kilometer you can rent. So I got to meet one of these clients. They actually approached me on Facebook, and upon meeting them, they told me some of the challenges they're facing and what's their plan. So firstly, they get a place to move in immediately. They do not need to move around. They actually get the flexibility in the event that the child do not get into the school they want. They actually have the flexibility to move to another place that's near the actual school the child is going to. Lastly, they are able to take advantage of the current market situation where they can invest the limited budget they have into a property that they will see appreciation in the next 3 years. So after 3 years, they can actually buy the dream home with the capital that they have actually accumulated. Okay, on the financial part, you see my clients have the same concern that they are actually paying someone else's mortgage. So after running through the numbers, just a ballpark number to actually share with you now, on a mortgage, a $1 million mortgage, you will actually expect to pay somewhere around $3,800 of monthly installment. That is based on a 25 years loan at a 2.2% interest rate. So out of this $3,800, you are actually paying $1,800 to the interest. This is money that you cannot claim back, even after you sell. On top of that, buying a resale property that you go in and stay immediately, you need to pay maintenance fee. That could amount to $300 to $400 for an old property. And also property tax, which I'll give a ballpark figure about $100 a month. So all in all, we should be looking at somewhere around $2,300 a month that is wasted, that you cannot claim back even after you sell the property. So on the flip side, if you are going to rent, you are actually paying somewhere like $2,500, I would say, to actually stay in that address that you can use for your child's school. But of course, if you are buying a resale property, I would think that you will need to spend some money to renovate the place. So with that renovation cost, I think it absolutely makes sense for people to actually rent first and see their chance of getting into the school before deciding into buying actual property near the school.